Good morning everyone, and thanks for hanging out with me. I have the Volvo XC40 here, a press car. I drove this car before and I also did the test I'm doing today before, but in Frankfurt, and it was wet and a little bit of rain. And I didn't know the road and everything, but I do it now here, home, where I always do my tests. I don't think I will be charging to 100% because at 85% it's already charging under 30 kilowatt and the car says another 15 minutes. I'm not waiting 15 minutes. Could it be any louder? Because what I'm doing today is a 130 kilometers an hour range test. I will drive in one direction with a GPS speed 130, at 55% I turn around and come back here. Maybe I only charge to 90%. This takes way too long. I don't have all day. Car overall is amazing when it comes to power. I mean, all-wheel drive, 150 kilowatt in the front and 150 in the back. 408 horsepower, that's the stuff. I am on my way. I'm driving 133 GPS speed. I already feel how bouncy the suspension is, and I complained about that in Frankfurt as well. I have the climate off. Can I even press it? Yes, climate is totally off. There is no eco mode or anything, so I'm just driving. I have even self-steering on now when I'm filming. Look at me. Consumption is high, but the first few kilometers are uphill. You know that. The left one is the one from where I reset the trip. And I started at 90%. I'm already at 81 with 22 kilometers. Not going too far then. I'm at 65%, so I used 25% so far. I drove 66 kilometers, which would mean 248, if I'm not, no, 44 kilometers. Consumption is incredibly high. It's 14 degrees out there, but no heat, no AC, nothing. Winter tires at 19-inch winter tires on there. Average speed though is amazing. Yeah, I have the steering wheel. What's going on? You really have to yank it. That's the word, not shank. So, yeah, not a lot of range in this car. But the good thing is the car, it only displays the state of charge. But if you ask Google Assistant what is your range, it gives an accurate number. It's not saying 300 kilometers based on when you drive 90, so it's really based on the speed you're doing right now. That's very nice. I like that. And I will drive on, turn around at around 50%. I'm at 40%. That means I have used 50%. Ooh, can't see, I have the sun in my face. Let's look at our stats. 133 kilometers, so 266. Yeah, just remembered before I was calculating totally wrong, eh? It was 264 before. So that's fine. Consumption is still high, 280 watts per kilometer. I have 77 kilometers to go. And what is my range? Let's see. Hey Google. Hey Google. What is my range?
for about 100 kilometers with the remaining charge.
So I have 24 kilometers of margin. That should be fine. And the car says I'm arriving with 13%. And here I am. I arrived with 13%, 40 kilometers of range. So when it goes under 20 kilometers, 20% state of charge, the car will show range. Oh my God. Let's go in here. I drove 209.5 kilometers, 273 watt hours per kilometer, average speed 126. We'll talk about it in a second, why the speed went down. And I will go and look what Google Maps says was the real distance is. So I looked at Google Maps and it says 213 kilometers were driven and I arrived with 13%. That means I used 77% because I started at 90. That would mean 276 kilometers of range at the average speed that I put in. So I put in all the data, the real consumption then, because the kilometers are off, then the consumption is a bit different. And the real average speed and all of this, but except for the last 30 kilometers, which were nice, were horrible, because the last 30 kilometers it's all here where it's so busy with all the holiday traffic, and it was so many cars, and I had to slow down so many times, so that was horrible. Other than that, it was a perfect run, always driving 133. Let's see how it's charging. It should be charging 150 kilowatt. That's the stuff. I will charge a bit, maybe 50%, and then go home. I don't know what my result was when I did the test in, when was it? February, March? I can't remember. When I was at the media drive for the XC40, I put it up here. I can't remember when and what the temperature, it was wet, what range I had back then. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.